Hello everyone, myself Shubham Sharma. I secured All India rank 39 in ESE 2025 in Civil Engineering branch. Well, I have shared at many places that I did it in a very short timeline. I'm just here to share my strategy for prelims, as many of the students were requesting me directly, what was your strategy for prelims? Well, before that, I would like to clarify why I had this very short time, as I am a graduate of 2018 in civil engineering, uh, and I studied for these examinations in 2019. I cleared GATE with 143 in 2019. I also reached till the interview round in ESE 2019, through which I got into various PSUs, and I I was out of this examination or this competition. I last appeared in pre ESE 2020. I secured good marks in pre, but after the withdrawal of railways, I didn't appeared again. Due to COVID and all, I lost touch of my studies, and then I was not studying for this examination. I joined in state electricity board for first year in 2020, and after which I was selected in Delhi Metro, and I joined there in June 2021, and I was working there wholeheartedly. So I was enjoying working in DMRC. So yes, I was out of this exam, and just one of the reasons was very few seats were coming, and what my motivation of Indian Railways, it was gone. Uh, so I didn't appear this year with the return of Indian Railways. I have applied again now, since I was already working and I already had 4.5 years of experience in DMRC, so I was looking after some critical works. So I was having with office I was not able to study. With when I filled the form, I was okay, I will study for it, but I couldn't manage it with the office. So in the end, I took a 20 days leave before pre, and I thought I will, whatever I'll do in it. Now I'll share what I did in that 20 days. So okay, if I talk about ESE prelims, yeah, there are two papers, paper one, paper two, and to score good, you need to cover all the subjects of paper one and paper two. Paper one, current affairs, you can skip, because I personally skipped it because it is very vast and there is no end to it. What you may give your entire 10 days to current affairs, and you may not able to still do questions from it. So I skipped current affairs. Now for the other subjects, that's the paper one and paper two. First of all, I'll talk about the technical part. Okay, how I, after this much of gap, how I approach the technical part. So for any examination, you have three things specifically for ESE prelims. First is the content. You need knowledge to crack it, and now during the examination you need proper speed and accuracy. So these are the 2 or 3 things you need to develop, okay, for every subject. So for content, since I was having very less time, so I studied in 2019. So from all the teachers who taught me in 2019, I arranged their notes, their updated notes. So once it was there, I realized that I would not be able to give test series this much time. But test series is important to increase your speed, your time management, and accuracy. However, I was not having the time to give test series. So what I did was, I just used ESE 2019, ESE previous year book for as a substitute for test series, because in the content section I decided I do first the theory books, then theory notes of the teachers, and secondly I'll complete ESE PYQs, and thirdly I was having my short notes. I had soft copies of short notes. They were available on my Google Drive. So initially I was not remembering those short notes because since I was out of touch, but I knew once I completed these notes, I will be able to recall from these short notes. So these are the 3 things I decided for content. Okay, I know my strategy was I will cover all the subjects, because I am out of this game from a very long time. And uh, I was targeting easy and medium questions. Okay, if I complete all the subjects, at least I will be able to do easy and medium question, and that will give me a good score in paper 2. Yes, because out of 150 question, even if 75 are easy medium, that itself gives you 150 score. And if at all you will be able to solve 100, you score, then definitely it itself gives you a score of 200. So I was not targeting everything. So this was the content I decided for myself, the notes and the ESE PYQ. And as a substitute for test series, I gave ESE PYQ in the real-time situation of the examination. That I know that in the examination, after reducing the time for OMR filling, I have this much time and this much questions are there. So similarly, per question time is this. So for instance, I started the notes of soil and I studied 3 to 4 chapters from soil. Then I will solve the ESE PYQ of those topics, but in the real time situation. For instance, if 3 hours are there for 150 question, then 2 hours for 100 questions, topic wise questions. So in this way, what happened was, after studying the notes, the again I tried the ESE PYQ. So it actually supplemented whatever I've learned through notes, and again it also gave me a revision. You are studying, now you are solving questions, so that is giving you a revision. And definitely I'm doing it in real time ESE situation, so it is acting as a test series. So sort of it became like a topic wise test series for me. And I also prepared Excel sheets for monitoring my preparation. Okay, in Excel sheets there were various column I made, so to ensure that every subject is going on in the same pace. ऐसा ना हो जाए कि in few subjects I have done multiple revisions and in few subjects I have not done any revision. For revision I'm talking about the short notes I had made in back then. So initially I was not able to recall them, but once I studied notes I was able to recall them. So this was all I did for the technical paper. I have not given any test series this year for the prelims paper 1 or paper 2. So definitely this strategy served me well. And in the paper itself, my strategy in the paper was I will not get stuck to any question. Okay, first 4 to 5 minutes I'll read the question paper. I'll have an idea of it, if it is tough, or if it is on the easier side. So first 4 5 minutes I saw the paper, I knew that it's on easier side, so I decided I will not get stuck onto the question. I'll start hitting the questions I know very well, and any question I'm having any second thoughts, I'll just mark 2 on it, and I'll again come back on it, so that I do not lose any time on any question. So this was all I did for the technical part. And